Today I have with me Jessica Shales, who is heading up the next Redhead Festival in the UK. So, Jessica, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I actually set up a company with my mum about a year and a half ago, and we were fed up with not being able to find makeup and hair care for redheads, and fed up with feeling frustrated. So we sort of set up an e-commerce website called Everything for Redheads. But as a result of that whole experience, we noticed what a massive community there was, and what a strong community there was, and how redheads connected really well. And we went to Redhead Day in Breda in the Netherlands last year, and it was a phenomenal experience to see redheads come together from all over the world.
Oh
And
yeah,
when we came back to the UK, it was kind of surprising if we thought about it, that considering the high proportion of redheads over here, that we don't have the same thing. So we decided to do something about it, and it's becoming really exciting.
yeah, that's terrific. There actually was a small one in the UK a couple of years ago, but yeah, that didn't really take off. So it's really
Uh,
exciting to see something. Yeah, with Ireland now having one that's going pretty strong now, and yeah, it's really starting to spread around. Yeah.
because we met Jolene from the Irish Redhead Convention while we were over there,
Oh yeah.
so that was brilliant as well to sort of ask her take on it, because it seemed as though every redhead gathering seems to be a little bit different. Seems to be unique in itself. So
Yeah, yeah, it's terrific what she's done, and you can check our channel for a previous interview with her. That yeah, like she's added little touches like speed dating and whatnot. But what's in store for the UK Redhead Festival?
well, so far we have a few musicians who, some of which have actually written songs about their experience being redhead.
Oh,
And
terrific!
there's one particular one called Ginger, which is the anthem, and my favourite bit, and it sort of repeats the chorus, Ginger and Proud. We've got a redhead magician. We've got a redhead called Rob Nicross. We've got a comedian called Diane Spencer, and she actually has quite a large part of her routine is about her experiences being a redhead. She won't be able to perform on the day, but she's been a massive supporter, and we have another comedian as well. We have an inspirational speaker called Richard McCann, who's got red hair, and it's also a big part of his, not performance, but his routine. There we will also have demonstrations on hair care and makeup as well. We will have hopefully some free sunblock samples as well. And as part of it, actually, our good friend Scott Harris, he has done a documentary. I'm not sure if you know about it, about the experiences of dating as a ginger male, and
Oh,
it's called Being Ginger. And he should be able to be there to sort of show a bit of a clip, and for us to have a breakout session where we can sort of talk about the issues, because it's one of those issues that not everyone agrees on, and it'd be really interesting to actually get redheads together and have a discussion about how dating might be different for us. And at the place we've also got, they're putting specials on and discounts, so there should be special cocktails and drinks all along a redhead theme. So it should be a lot of fun. We don't want it to be like very serious or anything. We just would love the opportunity to have some fun with it, to feel a good sense of community with other redheads and to connect in that way and just really enjoy it.
yeah! Wow, that sounds like a really a pack. Is it one day then?
Yeah, that's on the 29th of June,
Okay.
and it's in Manchester, which we decided to do it there so that we could hopefully cater to redheads in Scotland as well. If it was nearer to London, then unfortunately I think that a large proportion of the redheads, maybe across the UK, wouldn't be out of reach.
Yeah.
And Manchester's a brilliant city anyway, and it's going to be at a venue called Printworks, which is an amazing sort of leisure venue with loads of other things to do. So even if it's before or after things kick off for Redhead Day, there's so much, it's like Odeon and food places. And the place that kind of doing the main hosting is called Waxy O'Connor's, which is kind of an Irish theme. So that's a really good link in there anyway, and they've been brilliant in supporting it. Which is why we approached them. So yeah, that's, I think this is what's happened so far, but a lot of these things have kind of come about since we've launched, or we sort of said that this is going to happen. Then people have been approaching us and saying, can we be involved? and actually it's sort of taken a life of its own.
Oh,
So that's what it could become even more exciting as time goes on, because once people they see connections that I might not even know of. We even have our own merchandise that we've just launched as well. Do you know Ginger with Attitude? Have you ever heard of them?
oh no, I haven't.
Great t-shirts along. It's sort of like punny t-shirts, which like Christina Aguilera and I See Red People and things like that. And they have supported us by producing a t-shirt design especially for the day. Just two redhead people sort of holding hands with the flags and everything like that. So got that sorted out as well, which is really, it's just fun. It's great.
Yeah, that's an awesome idea. So they kind of do something similar with the Road Hargan dog. Any chance we're gonna have a big redhead group photo then too?
Yeah, I mean, photo opportunities galore. There's a few photographers who are already involved. There's one that actually works from the Printworks anyway, and that will be an opportunity to go into a booth and not a booth, but sort of have a photo that we all could have, with a white backdrop, so
Okay.
that you can take away a key ring or a print for the day. But we also have got good photographers there who are going to be able to take group shots and whatever else. We'll upload them so that people can actually, after the event, they can download it to show they're a part of the day. And we'll see, there'll be a lot of different opportunities there to take photos. That's one of the things that I'm really excited to have afterwards, because setting up the website and setting up, doing the Facebook and everything, we don't have a picture representation of what it is going to look like, because I've only ever seen it in Braille, and we can't use those photos obviously. But that will be really exciting to see. I think the pictures afterwards as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't wait to see how all of this turns out. Um, so what are like the general hours that day too? That from like the first event to the last?
We are going to start ready from 11 till 5. We don't have a set schedule of events sorted yet, because we feel like it's maybe a bit too far in advance. The
Okay.
people who have to go by a set time, then we can set. But everything, if anyone ever wants to find out any details, then it's redheaddayuk.co.uk. So we're going to keep adding more and more information as time goes on. We've got a special deal, for example, for anyone who's registered to get their sort of ticket. They've registered their ticket, then we send them a code for a hotel that is it's something like £75 off the normal cost of a hotel room
Oh
in
wow.
support of Redhead Day U.K. And that's just one of the local businesses got on board so far. So we're really hoping that there'll be more sort of working in support of it. And I think Manchester, I've heard a lot about how the feeling there, they do sort of support local events, and they can be brilliant. But at redheaddayuk.co.uk, any updates on the newsletter, and there'll be things added all the time, but it's also possible to like a Facebook group where any updates are added as well.
Okay, terrific. And mentioning the shirts again too, is there any chance you're going to be able to pre-order, or is it just going to be same day sales?
No, actually, we've got them already up there on the website.
Oh, okay.
So
So you can be all
if
set.
anyone wants it, in fact, it's a good idea to do it ahead of time anyway. Just because you want to be able to turn up, don't you? You want to be able
Yeah,
to turn
right,
up rather
exactly. Yeah.
than having to go and get changed somewhere. But what we are hoping to do, because we understand that people might want to be there who aren't redheads, so because they appreciate them or whatever, we're also going to sell just fun orange wigs, unisex wigs, so they can kind of join in with it. It just makes it a lot more sort of enjoyable, and then people get an opportunity to sort of get in with the with the photos as well. So we're going to put those up there as well, and we're hoping to add some more things that celebrate having red hair. Whether it's merchandise or um, any ideas as well. We're actually going to have a competition coming up soon by a jewelry company based out of America who are supporting the event, and we'll have more details soon, but they are doing a custom made jewelry giveaway in support of it, sort of saying Redheads Forever, the Celtic, I can't pronounce it, but the
Oh,
Celtic version of
Oh boy, I
Do
don't
you
know
know it?
offhand. No, sorry.
I've only ever seen it written, and if I see it, I absolutely understand what it means, but I wouldn't even attempt to say it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's sort of Redheads Forever or Redhead. Yeah, Redheads Forever is what it means. And so that's just one of the collaborations that's going on and coming up as well. And I expect more things to come on. But it's sort of based out of a leisure venue. At the moment, we don't have a massive amount that's suitable for children.
Okay.
And that's something that we really, like I said, we've got the magician and we've got things going on. But I would really like to get to be approached by anybody who sort of can do anything to kind of assist us in that way. It just happens that at the moment it's taken more of an adult stance. Having said that, for any children who do want to come along, I think that the timing would be absolutely appropriate for them, and there are lots of other things to do there as well. So if after a while they don't feel as engaged because it's close to pubs, then there's still the Odeon there. There's still Manchester is a brilliant city. So even if it's just a case of going and feeling like a part of this community, and then allowing your kids to go elsewhere, because I feel like children can get a massive benefit from feeling a part of a redhead community. Like as an adult, I am completely comfortable with my hair colour, actually going through this journey with everything for redheads, and Redhead Day UK has really, it's been a personal journey for me in accepting what red hair means to me and how big a part it is of my identity. But when I was a child or a teenager, I felt like odd, I felt unusual, and I felt a bit isolated. So actually, for children, the opportunity to be around other redheads and see, what you might grow into and how you might be when you're older is actually kind of inspiring, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Once you make it through childhood, yeah, it's nice time.
Yeah, then it's all worth it. But it's funny, as a teenager, you do not want to stick out. That's the
Yeah.
last thing that you want to do is stand out in a crowd. You want to blend in. But then as an adult, it's lovely to have that point of differentiation, that thing that you walk into a room and people notice you and they remember you as well.
Yeah, just everybody being unique, yeah, it just makes the whole world special. So yeah, really nice story.
But also, I found with the Redhead Day in Breda, it was odd because I thought, am I going to just kind of blend in, which would be like the first time really
Yeah.
in a very long time I would actually blend in with everyone, and it kind of, I don't know how comfortable I felt with that, because it was something that I was always kind of used to the idea that, yeah, the redhead, right? Yeah, okay. But actually, the spectrum of colours, the different types of hair, like curly and straight, and from strawberry blonde right through to sort of deepest auburn and everything in between, and very cool. And there were some people there who obviously sort of had a mixed ethnic heritage, which was amazing. See really really curly hair, but it being red and with the freckles was beautiful. And we were still, even within redheads, we were still all very unique. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know that still happens. I don't know if that was you're finding. You said that there was sort of an event close to you in your neighbourhood.
Right, yeah, we have sponsored the Dublin Irish Festival the past few years, and yeah, at the peak we had 200. But yeah, I've actually been to Breda as well back in 2008, I think. Yeah, when they had 2,000 redheads, and yeah, being in that sea of red hair, yeah, it really is something.
Yeah, but
And
you still don't completely. You still stick out. People can still find you.
and it is certainly true that yeah, it's great that you're making everyone feel welcome. That with Breda, I know in particular, yeah, they have thousands of redheads, but they have even double that in terms of family and friends and spectators and photographers who just show up to see the
Because
spectacle. Yeah.
sometimes it can be the redhead child in a family that doesn't have red hair.
Yes, yes.
And they kind of, I did see that quite a bit of Breda, and we want to encourage that as well
Yeah.
at Day UK, because otherwise then they would feel a bit odd being there. So it's for people who love hair as much as love red hair as much as people who have red hair.
Yeah, once again, those websites for anybody to check out.
Okay, so for hair care and makeup and some other products, everything for redheads.co.uk. So where we've got a load of different topics, regular people contributing all about having red hair. If you're interested in attending Redhead Day UK or you want to show your support or point anyone else in that direction, then it's redheaddayuk.co.uk. And we've got Facebook groups and social media links through those websites as well, which we'd love for you to come and join our community on Facebook as well.
Okay, yeah, terrific, and yeah, we'll have the links in the bottom, so you can easily click on those. Yeah. So yeah, thanks again. Yeah.
Thanks, Andrew.